Good Monday morning. Hope everybody had a great weekend in the storm. Man, did it blow last night or what? Couple things to go over for this week. Tomorrow is the Eugene business meeting. We've got a gentleman coming in to talk about unpermitted dwellings and unpermitted additions, that type of thing. So that should be a great information tomorrow morning. We also have a bunch of Remax awards to give out, so please make sure to make it to the meeting. As always, breakfast is at 8:30, and the meeting goes from 9 to 10 at the Eugene Country Club. For those of you going to Vegas for the convention starting next Monday, I'm arranging a dinner for those that want to come, and those that don't, that's okay too. So I'll get some email information out on, I think it's going to be Tuesday night for just a bunch of us to get together and have some fun if you want to do that. If we can pull you away from the gaming tables. And in just a couple minutes, I've got some more Vegas tips for you convention goers of some classes I don't think you're going to want to miss, so we'll talk about that in just a minute. Tomorrow in Eugene at 1 in the afternoon, Belinda's giving a class on building relationships with clients. Belinda's done this class before. It's a great class. That's going to be in the coaching center at 1 o'clock. Also, the Get Motivated seminar, that's the one that's on March 14th up in Portland that has all the superstars coming to it. You can still sign up at the front desk. In fact, if we're trying to get a good head count by this Friday, because we're trying to confirm the motor coach transportation, that's going to be a long day. We're going to start out in Eugene around 5 in the morning, pick up some folks in Albany, get up north, and head back in the evening. So should be we've done that before a couple years ago. We had a great turnout, and it's just a great seminar. No cost for you whatsoever. In fact, I just ordered the workbooks for those of us that are going, so it should be a great time. One thing I wanted to share, and I've talked to at the Brown Bags, and we had our top 12 lunch last week, some folks about QR codes. You're starting to see these little, they look like puzzles in the corner of magazine ads, real estate flyers now. I know Fred up in Corvallis is starting to use these on signs. They'll start showing up around town, that type of thing. A QR code, for those of you that don't know yet, stands for I just learned what it actually stood for. Quick return, that's wrong, but I'll think of the name of it. It stands for quick something. Let's call it quick retrieve. And the way it works is you download an app on your smartphone, whether it's a iPhone or whether it's a Droid, whatever. It's called a QR reader app. So just go into the App Store and dial QR reader. You line it up. You push go, and what it does is it takes a picture of this and takes you to a website or a flyer or wherever the advertiser wants you to go. As you can see, this is going to be a popular thing in real estate. You could walk up to a flyer or a sign, take a picture of that, and it'll take you to the website automatically of that property without having to type in all the address. So kind of a cool deal, and that's just kind of coming down the pike. Just wanted to make you aware that that's what those crazy little squiggly lines are in the corner of things. Quick response code, that was it. QR, quick response code. Last week, as I do each quarter, we meet with our top 12 agents from that previous quarter, have a luncheon. I just wanted to share something that struck me. We just finished our second one. We've done it 2 quarters in a row, and have different people at each one because it's based on the quarter before, not year to date or anything like that. But one theme that keeps reoccurring because I go around the table and I say, okay, what worked last year? What didn't work last year? What are you doing that's working? And variations to the answer, but the bottom line is they're showing up for work. As I look around the table with the people that are at those top 12 lunches, those are the people I see in our offices. A lot of them work from home as well. I'm not suggesting you have to be in the office to be working, but they're not doing anything magical. Sorry about that, guys. But showing up for work, doing their thing, following up with their sphere, staying on top of their business. So that's good to know. There's no silver bullet, but it is just hard work to keep up. So appreciate that information. I'm happy to share it with everybody. Business tip this week. This is a pretty simple one. Do me a favor, when you're on the phones in the offices, don't talk to clients on speakerphone. What happens is it's noisy for your office mates, whether they're directly in that office or on the other side of the wall. And also, clients generally don't like it. It's convenient for us because we can keep typing or doing whatever, but on speakerphone it's a little less private. The other concern I have is that clients do share private information that should remain private, and again, you can hear it from office to office, so I'd appreciate that. Back to the convention. For those of you going to the convention, which runs next Monday through Thursday, a couple things I want to give you a heads up on, especially if you're new to going to the convention. We have a lot of folks that have not gone before. We're going to have the best convention turnout we've ever had that I can ever remember. The open general session is on Monday from 4:30 to 6:30. They've actually moved it to the afternoon, evening instead of first thing in the morning, which is kind of nice. That's with Margaret Kelly, the CEO, and Dave Liniger, the founder of Remax. That is always an awesome session. It goes for 2 hours. Dave will talk about what's going on in the market. They'll probably show some new Remax commercials. And they also always have a Vegas type opening show where they'll bring in a comedian or acrobats or something and do like a mini Vegas show. Very fun. It'll be right there at the Mandalay Bay. That again is from 4:30 to 6:30 on Monday. So Monday is the first day of the convention. There's some classes you can go to before that. I would encourage you to take a look at them, but definitely make sure you're there by 4:30 and ready to watch that. Then there's also what they call morning super sessions on Tuesday and Wednesday. Those are typically like a motivational speaker. I was looking through the program. They're going to be very good. Some of us, including me, go, oh, it's just going to be rah. I want more meat and potato stuff. I've gone to most of them, and they are very good. They don't just bring in some speaker off the street. They have great speakers. So if you're going to the convention, make sure to take a look at the program ahead of time. You'll also get a smaller pocket version when you get there at the Mandalay Bay and check in. And I would recommend as soon as you get there, I imagine they even have registration on Sunday for those of you coming on Sunday, go to the Remax registration desk, get registered for the convention. You'll get your badge and you'll get your little booklet that's a lot easier to carry around. Sometimes there's been changes in it as well, and kind of sit down and highlight what you plan on going to. Birthdays this week. Pat Pendley up in Albany is celebrating a birthday. Lots of anniversaries. Paula Kahn, our bookkeeper Paula, has been with us 12 years this week. I was just figuring this out. I have known Paula and worked with her actually at a previous job. Together, we have known each other, not together, but we've known each other 31 years. Paula probably saying, yeah, it seems like 62 years, Kevin, but whatever. Karen Church has been with us a couple years this week. Aaron DeWitt over at Precision Funding, 3 years. Jim Leopard is on his year anniversary this week. Patty Hansen, the producer of this fine show, has been with us 9 years this next week. Of course, she'll be in Hawaii celebrating. The rest of us will be here in the rain working. And Renee Swartz has been with Remax Integrity for 14 years. Our office is a great office and a great organization, whether it's Precision Funding or Remax, and it's because of the people, and I really appreciate you being with us. You certainly make our office. Talking point of this week is minds are like parachutes. They only function when open. Minds are like parachutes. They only function when open. So next week, the Monday morning memo may actually be closer to Tuesday morning because we're going to do a live broadcast from Vegas. So stay tuned, and we'll see you next week from Vegas.